and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae Risky's Revenge. Last time, we kind of got lost off screen, so you didn't have to see that, thankfully. And this time, we actually have our objective. We got a puppy returned to its owner, and we can go into the next dungeon. Before we begin, off screen, I bought this, because I was looking at the trophy guide, trophy list, and by extension the trophy guide, and you get a trophy for defeating the first boss with lightning. So if you want trophies, you might want to pick that up. What is that heavenly smell? Great snap, is that tasty meal? Hurry up and bring it inside. Cool. In here, I guess? Okay. You're a delivery boy? It's about time you got here. I put my order in hours ago. I'm famished. Not a boy. Well, that's a problem right off the bat. Whatever, so long as you brought a tasty meal. Hand it over. Man, that hit the spot. What do I owe ya? I'm looking for a magic seal, and I hear you have it. Yeah, okay. Look, no need to get worked up, right? Let's both be reasonable. Can we be reasonable? I guess. Okay then. Die in a ditch. Okay, that went about as well as I expected. Ow. Sounded like I hit something hard. That guy's so dead. So we have entered our first dungeon. So, another thing I want to go over is looking at the trophy guide for if you're a completionist, like I am. The ending requirements are to beat the game in under 2 hours, with 100%, beat the game under 2 hours, or beat the game over 2 hours, like between 2 and 4 hours, essentially, without 100%, or I think, like, completing the game in 4 hours, not, like, 100% over 4 hours and under 4 hours. I think I put that really terribly, but I hope you could kind of figure out what I meant. So it's like under 2 hours, over 2 hours. Generally, I don't think requiring 100%. And then under 4 hours, 100%, and then under 5 hours, over 4 hours, 100%. That's what I'm trying to say really badly. Can't break the torches. So, can I crawl in this game? I can. Cool. Nice. Oh, well, we could have just walked through that normally, apparently. That works too. I fell back down because I actually want to see if I can get this treasure chest at all. My hair is just slightly too short. Which is actually a really odd sentence to say. It's also just generally odd having a character who attacks with her hair. It's not something you see every day. Yeah, Shantae games generally have speedrun endings. But yeah, that should give you a good idea of how long this game is. The fact that it can be finished in about 2 hours if you're rushing. Yeah, you get different ending images. I don't think the actual base ending changes though. And that was me just being dumb. I was also reading the Half Genie Hero is actually a soft reboot of the first 3 games. The first 3 games are all connected, and then there's sort of a reboot from there. Can I break all these? Okay, only some of them can be broken. That's good to know. What's down here? Crickets, okay. Hello. Why can't I break that block? If there's nothing there. Peculiar. Actually, is it just the light color ones that I can break? And if so, can I break this one? Can't tell. Nothing through there. Also, a map would be really nice right about now, just saying, game. Yeah, this is very kind of Metroid-y, these types of levels, from what I can understand. From what I've seen thus far. Also, I'm trying to listen to the music. Like, yeah, it's not super memorable. I guess this is actually done by the composer of Shovel Knight, and it is not said to be one of his best soundtracks, though. That honor goes to Shovel Knight or Half Genie Hero. Half Genie Hero is known for having a really solid soundtrack. Which I would agree, Half Genie Hero probably does have a better soundtrack. I think some of the songs are the same, but they're remixed. Obviously, remixing music in a game like this works well because it's very kind of upbeat. But the problem with the music is it's just you can't get the full effect in like a 16-bit sound type. Yeah, like to me, the music in the game, like the sound quality of it, reminds me of like a Sega Genesis game, and I don't mean that as a bad thing, by the way. Got a key. I fell through a bunch of rooms that looked uber suspicious, so something to keep in mind. Now where was that thing? Still that treasure chest I can't get to. Dang it. Peculiar. How do I use the key? Oh, just push up. Okay, that works. Okay, we've got some kind of soldier looking guy. I think the original Shantae, from what I gather, also was going to have, I think the original Shantae was also going to have damage numbers, which is actually a concept brought back in Half Genie Hero, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't actually played Half Genie Hero. Heck, I haven't even played this game hardly at all. So yeah. Mid dungeon save points, who need those? Who needs those? That's what it should be saying. I am going to probably get 100%. And if so, I probably will. If I get really stumped, I'll look stuff up. One thing I do know about these games is you often have to revisit dungeons to find 100%. So that's gonna be fun. With like different powers, because you didn't get different powers throughout the game. Like, to be honest, ow. Look how many underwater sections there are. Look how many like things that we can stomp. Like if we had a different power, like those purple rock things. I guess we need a special power for those. Seeing a little bit, or actually seeing all of what is available with Half Genie Hero, I do know some things like that. Like some of the future power-ups we get, though I'm not sure which ones are actually in this game as opposed to the later ones. Hello, Mr. Secret Passageway up there. Case in point. 2 doors. Okay. I'm actually gonna go back. I'm gonna explore this place first. This is also giving me kind of Kid Icarus vibes of all things, because Kid Icarus also has a lot of dungeon-y areas. I actually really liked Kid Icarus, but man, that game is hard. The game is really unforgiving. As before, convenient, suspicious passageway we can't actually get to, so I guess maybe that's just a shortcut if you have a certain power. It was a flying power, I do know that much. Ooh, hello, Mr. Secret Passageway. Again, there's so many secrets in this, and there's so little we can actually do in our current form. It also brings up the question of, Shantae could transform in the previous game, so why can't she now? I'm not entirely sure why. If there's an explanation of why she can't transform. Because if there is, I don't know what it is. Okay, I can't break those. Probably can break this, because there's stuff behind it. Let's try to break all the blocks. It seems like, yeah, it's the light-colored blocks that can be broken. Case in point, when I try to break a light-colored block and it doesn't actually work. Goody. Is this slime gonna try to eat me? Or is it safe? I'm always suspicious of this kind of thing in games. I should have gone in on the upswing. Okay, just slightly too short. There we go. That's just a little bit nerve-wracking, just saying. Just a bit. Another one of these night guys. 2 of these night guys, I should be saying. It feels like I can actually hit them over their helmet, like over the shields. Assuming that, yeah, because that's what happens when I hit the shields, and thus I am actually... Okay, I took him out. Cool. Now I'm really paranoid about breaking every block I see. Okay, that's not what I expected to happen. This is gonna be a skull, isn't it? This is totally gonna be a skull. Yep. There we go, and enemies. Ow. With exploding pumpkins. Cool. That's not something you see every day in the game. At least these guys go down only 2 hits, and I have pretty decent range in my attacks, so it's not ow as I get hit. Key. Saw that coming. I'm assuming we can hold multiple keys at a time, but it's just not something that's come up yet. Okay, at least we got more money, so that's cool. There also are trophies for defeating enemies with certain types of weapons, so let's see what this actually does. Okay, so it's just like a spread attack. Okay, so that's 1. We have to defeat 49 more. Cool. Now we have to navigate this room again. This delightful room. Okay, made it. Shoot. This platform's just slightly off timing, it feels like. So listening to sound cues, it looks like it's about like a good 3 or 4 seconds before it flips to the spiky side again. So just keeping that in mind for the future. Yeah, this music feels oddly understated, coming from the Shovel Knight composer. This is also the game I've actually never played. I've never played Shovel Knight. Everyone is telling me I need to play Shovel Knight, but I've just not gotten around to it yet. But yeah, Shovel Knight looks like a ton of fun. The kind of game I really enjoy. It's just a matter of getting around to it. It's coming out for Switch, or technically by the time this video is out, it's out for Switch. So I'll probably just pick it up on Switch. Again, I'm recording this actually the last week of February, so I'm legit a week away from the Switch's launch. It's just a bit exciting. Am I going backwards? Or is it just offering another save point? We definitely have not been here, so apparently just similar rooms. Again, the lack of a map here is really throwing me off. Yeah, big time. Okay. There we go. Not liking the look of this fast-moving platforms. Also, what's down here? Cool, not death. That's what I was afraid of, that death awaited us. Hello, Mr. Secret Passage. Shoot. Oh, that was just smooth. Real smooth, going right back up to the top, right after finding a secret passageway. Where are those crickets coming from? That is in the game, right? It's not outside? Okay, we can't go back that way, so yeah. Another trophy, I guess, is for completing the game without collecting any health expansions. So that's, I guess, something to keep in mind if you want 100% it. Obviously, in the speedrun route, that's the best place to get it, because you're gonna try to beat the game fast anyway, so... Oh, snap. Okay, that was not what I expected to happen there. Let's just write this one. Oh wait, these swap automatically when they pass by. I see what you're doing, game. Yep, I see what you're doing. Can I actually manually switch them though? I can't tell because you keep... Okay, you can actually manually switch them. Okay. Wait, these actually don't hurt you. Okay. I mean, the little things that are swapping them, they don't hurt. Good to know. I think I'm breaking it. Yeah, I think I need to go back up to the top. Unless I can do this. I don't know if I can. There's some way to trick this out. Wait a minute. It's actually doing it this way now, so I can actually write it safely. Okay, that works. Waiting game. Shoot. I was hoping I could make that, but not quite. There we go. So this one switches on its own, but the others don't seem to do that. Can I? Oh, wow, I can actually just make that jump. That simplifies the process a lot. And here in Half-Genie Hero doesn't have dungeons, which was also criticized. I haven't played it myself. So yeah, this is actually considered a decent starting place in the franchise from what I hear. We were purchased by Magic Fountain. It sense the restless energy deep inside you. Channel your passions and allow the magic to take shape. You got the monkey dance. Simply hold the dance button and release it during your first belly dance move to transform. The monkey dance will allow you to climb walls and leap to new heights. To change back, press the dance button. Okay, so press and release. Basically, it's like she does like different moves like that. So it's dependent on which move she's doing, I suppose. And we can climb back out if we so desire. You know what? I'm feeling OCD. I'm gonna go look for treasure since we have this power now. One of the main criticisms I always see about the series is that you can't attack in the animal forms. I know. Ooh, okay, we can't actually go back that way. Cool. One thing I actually do hear about a lot with the series that's criticized is, yeah, the animals can't really attack on their own. So it's like you have to switch back if you just want to attack something. Half-Genie Hero, I know has a selection, and I know Pirate's Curse actually has no transformation, so I will not be saying why, because apparently it's actually a spoiler. I have played a little bit of Pirate's Curse, so I know that much about the game. Hello, Mr. Pod Plant Enemy again, for the 50th time. Okay, actually, it's only the 3rd one we fought. So yeah, I don't think the dancers use magic, do they? They don't, okay. Cool, I was actually wondering that. I see what we need to do here. Just wait, we do slide down naturally? Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think speed is our friend here. Yeah. There we go. That was actually pretty cool. I wouldn't try to collect anything in there if there's anything in the walls. Pick the pot because we can. Down here? There we go. There's probably gonna be so much stuff hidden in these types of rooms. Like breakable blocks. It's not even gonna be funny by the end of the game. What time are we at? Okay, so 17 minutes. Yeah, we're making pretty good time, I feel like, through this dungeon, I think. Not entirely sure, though. Yeah, see, we have to transform back just to break pots, which feels kind of arbitrary. Climb here. Obviously, this is how we get that one treasure chest in the first room of the dungeon. Actually, where the heck are we? Are we? We actually are in the first room of the dungeon, now that I think about it. Yeah. Can I climb this? Yeah, so that's like a shortcut back through. Just gonna check all the walls, in case. Just paranoia at this point. This is where we phase through. Maybe it's... Aha! And this is a magic jam. That's definitely worth it. Crawl back out. And I guess we have to make our way through the dungeon with our newfound power. But for now, I think we're gonna end it off here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Shantae, Risky's Revenge.